Good morning, and welcome back for me out with the camera. Oh, I can't believe it. So it's been 4 weeks since my operation and it's gone really well. I'm still in pain, but not like the pain that a lot of people have suffered. So I've been really lucky. I've only come roadside, so there will be some road noise. I'll try and cut that out. As you can hear. But I've come to my local barn that I shoot, and I thought it's 20 yards from the van. I can see the van through the edge now actually, so I'm literally right adjacent to the van, just to the side of the edge, so I haven't got to walk far. I've not got to be on my legs for particularly long, so I thought, well, it's time I got back out there and tried to get a photograph. But I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. There's a couple of locations I can go to. I can drive to another location. There's a lone tree that's nearby that I shoot as well, which I might go there afterwards. We'll see how I feel, see if I'm up for it. But I'm just buzzing to be out with the camera. And I've got a new weapon. So I've upgraded to the A7R5. So that's another bit of excitement. I can't wait to use the beast properly in a landscape mode. Oh, life's good, life's good. It's such a simple composition really, but I've got my drone as well, because I flew the drone before here and got an image from round the back, and sunrises from where I'm going to fly the drone looking the opposite way. Now we've got a slither where the sun is going to come through. I can see it behind me now. If it does, I'm in for an epic one. So we're still waiting for the sun to rise, but the good thing is we're starting to get a little bit of colour kissing the clouds. We just need that gap to stop where it is. The good thing is the sun is actually 90 degrees to us, so we're going to get some nice side light if we get it, which is really good. I've made a big mistake actually. I looked on the apps and I'm not put it back to today's date. So it was in January. So my moon and my sun rises were totally off. But I'm actually quite pleased, because I'm thinking, I'm sure it should be over there. No, it's over there. But that's good, because like I say, it's square onto the building, so it should get some real nice side light. Clouds look great. Just need that bit of light to get that definition in them. Looking good, looking good. What I've actually done, I've got my drone set in position, and I'm having to bracket the shots because of the dynamic range. So I'm just getting the drone correct, exposing for the sky, a correct exposure, then I'm exposing for inside the barn, because inside the barn is really dark, but there's stuff in the barn. I can't quite see what it is, but some stuff in the barn, so I'm just exposing just for the dark shadows of the image. I'm just going to recompose and get a little bit closer to it, somewhere like that. I didn't think it was cold this morning, but my hands are cold. I'm just not used to it, am I? I'm not used to being out. I've only been standing there 20 minutes, half hour. I don't want to stand here too long, obviously, because of my knee replacement. Feels good at the minute though. At worst, I would actually leave my gear here and go and have a sit in the van, which is really good, and that's why I chose this location to come and shoot. But as you can imagine, being stuck at home for not 4 weeks, I have been out, but being stuck at home, not being able to get out with the camera for that amount of time, is drove me nuts. And it's made me realise that even though, you know, it is not about the images, it's about getting here, the journey, the excitement of coming, waking up in early morning, coming out in the dark and just seeing what the day brings. That's the excitement. Putting the radio on in the car, listening to some old Radio 2 tunes and things like that. Just, oh, I've missed all that. Brilliant, absolutely bloody brilliant. it's all the little things you miss as well, isn't it? Just like getting yourself a coffee before you come out. All that I've really missed, really missed it. You know, for someone who's out probably once a week at least, to not being able to go out, that was my biggest challenge by far. It wasn't pain or the worry of the operation, because I had none. It's literally the fact of not being able to get out and not being able to get out in the fresh air and enjoy what I love doing. I've still got the drone flying. It's just hovering there. I'm just letting it hover, see what happens. I'm a little bit worried about there's like a little kestrel or something hovering not far above it, so hope that doesn't attack it. But I'm just waiting to see if this light kicks off a little bit more before I fly it back, and I might have to change batteries then. But this could be the shot, not the big camera shot. But what I am going to do is I will make it into a fine art. We've got an edge that it's pointing towards. I'll remove that edge, remove everything, just the building, and this epic sky is what I'm after. Like I say, I have took the shot before, so I know what I'm up against. I just need to improve that shot, really. The sun is going to come through. I can just sort of see it diffused. If I point in that way, oh yeah, bugger. But I'm not. Okay, better concentrate on a bit of photography, I think. You can just start to see the golden light just catching that row of trees behind there with some lovely haze and mist. I just wish that there was a shot there, but I just don't think there is. It's too messy in the foreground. It's a shame, but we are getting the light hitting, so it's coming up. Fantastic, fantastic. I can see actually a little bit of definition on the barn as well, on this back side of the barn, which is good. It's what I want. Is what I want. I want a bit of golden light hitting the barn. Look at this. Look at this here. You're not going to see it. Wow. Oh, beautiful. That light didn't last very long, and neither did the battery on my drone, so I flew it back very quickly and get it back out there to capture the shot. So this is the raw shot. Done a lot of editing, a lot of processing, and I did bracket, like I said, to create an HDR image to bring out them shadows, and this is the final result. I'm tempted to actually try a long exposure, see what the patterns create. I think it might change things. Still got the drone flying just to see, but I think I've had to fly it back, change the battery, fly it back out there, but I don't think my drone shot's going to be any better than what I've already got. So I'll just leave it hovering for 5 minutes. If nothing changes, I'm going to fly it back, I think. But while that's happening, I think what I'm going to do is try and get my hands warm and get the 10 stop on and get a long exposure, because these clouds are moving, so we might get a nice bit of pattern, and there's like the golden and blue colours, so that might mix in quite nice with a long exposure. So I think I'm going to try that. Luckily, didn't have to adjust anything. I'm on an 1/8 of a second, so as soon as I put the 10 stop on, that'll give me a 2-minute exposure. So all I have to do is find the 10 stop. There we go. Slot that on. Go into bulb mode. Now, one reason why I wanted the A7R5 was it's because it's got a time on for the long exposures, so I don't have to keep and look at the watch timing. It's actually set for 2 minutes. I've already set it, and I don't have to do anything but press a button. It's fantastic, so easy. The other reason why I really wanted it was the hydraulic screen, so when I can get down low, because I struggle to get down low for obvious reasons with the knees. So now when I can flip that screen up to do macro stuff, get down low, wide angle shots, things like that. I've really been suffering with them shots. That's probably why you don't see me do that many of them. So yeah, we'll see how this works out anyway. I think what I'm going to do is knock it on the head after this shot actually. As soon as I grab this shot, I'll knock it on the head. In the end, I think I preferred the blue hours shot over the long exposure shot, and with the long exposure shot I prefer the black and white. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you soon.